Hi everyone, in this video clip I will show you how to draw a box plot in Spss and how to use this box plot to explore and examine visually your data and determine whether the data are normally distributed or not by just looking at the pattern of the and the shape of the box plot. Now, box plot, also called box whisker diagram, is a method for graphically depicting groups of numerical data through their quartiles. The plot displays distribution of the data. It shows the highest scores, top horizontal line, and the lowest score, bottom horizontal line. There are three important quartiles, Q1, IQR, and Q3 in this box plot. The bottom or the lower quartile range, Q1, represent 25% of the data, is the distance between the lowest horizontal line and the lowest edge of the box. The top quartile range or upper quartile range, Q3, again represent 25% of the data, is the distance between the highest horizontal line and the top edge of the box. Now the IQR or the interquartile range that represent 50% of the data is in the middle of the box plots and represent 50% of the score. The middle line in the box represent the value of the median. Now, one of the benefits of drawing box plot is really can also show an outliers, and an outliers are extreme values of from the data that either are very low or very high. Now, what are the benefits of plotting box plot? From the plot, the distribution of the data can be envisaged whether it is symmetrically or skewed. If the box plot has equal proportions around the median and the two whiskers are the same length on both sides, then the distribution is normal. However, when the median is shifted to the lower or bottom quartile, Q1, and the whisker are not equal, then the distribution is positively skewed. When the median is closer to the upper quartile, Q3, and the two whiskers are not equal and one of them is shorter on the upper end of the box, then the distribution is negatively skewed. So that's how we can examine the data through box plot by eyes and then determine whether it is normally distributed or not normally distributed. And then I have here a set of data and I want to draw a box plot for them. I have three groups of data, data 1, 2, and 3. So the way to draw a graph is to click on the graph icons and then legacy dialog and then scroll down to the box plot. Click on that and then click on the symbol. Click on summaries because we have three groups, three variables, three columns, then summaries of separate variables. So we click on define, and then I'm going to transfer these three data into the box which says box represent. If we click on options, I don't think we are going to make any changes here. Click on continue and then hit the button for OK. Spss will generate an output showing a box plot for all the three columns. or variables or groups. And again, as you can see here, it can tell you really what is this distribution, whether normal is or not. In data 2, the whiskers are not equal, and data 3, the whiskers are not equal in length, and the median here is shifted toward the bottom Q1. And if we notice also, there is a star here which says a star and a number in it, and this is to indicate you have an outlier, an extreme value, and this is the number of the value within your data. And if we click on it, you will go to the value to the case number 774, and you will find out that it has a high value. So this is one of the way to do and to draw box plot. Another way is also to click on graphs and then build the chart yourself. It's called chart builder. You will get a new windows before using this measure. Then you just go and hit the bottom, the icon OK, or the bottom button. And again here, a description come which graph do you want to draw. So we scroll down up to the box plot, and we have different choices here as a group or as an individual, and I'm going to use as an individual. So I'll move this to here, and then I'm going to select, let's say, data 3 and place it in that box, and then hit the bottom. And here I'm not going to change a lot, so I'm going just to click the OK button, and again Spss will generate a box plot for data 3. A third way of drawing box plot is to click on analyze, click on descriptive statistics, and then click on explore. In the explore here, we're going to look at the 3 columns of data or variables or groups, and then if we hit on statistics, it will keep this box and window as it is. Plot, what I'm going to get rid of stem left by itself, and just ignore it, and then click on just we leave the histogram, click on continue, and then options, we'll leave the option itself, and then hit the button for OK. The Spss will generate an output that's showing 2 tables with median, mood, and mean, and all the things. However, and skewness, this is not currently an issue here. So it also will generate a box plot for each data one by one. Here we have data 1, here we have data 2, and here we have data 3. So, and by looking at this box plot, we can really determine whether the data are normally distributed or not. So I hope you had really now have an idea how to draw box plot in Spss and how to envisage the distribution of the data.